For the Contemporary Music Maker project, I collaborated with a film student to create a piece of music for his film. The goal of this project was to create a 1 minute piece of music that could be the soundtrack for his film, which was about a stalker breaking into someone's home. I aimed to create a soundtrack that would be able to convey an atmosphere of suspense, tension, and unease, whilst also making sure that the piece was minimal and wouldn't take attention away from the film, but rather accompany and accentuate the atmosphere of suspense. To make sure that the piece composed was up to par with what my collaborator wanted, we decided to discuss some reference pieces from other films that I could base my work off of. These reference pieces were the main theme from The Shining by Wendy Carlos and Rachel Elkind, and Half Remembered Dream from Inception by Hans Zimmer. The main theme from The Shining uses electronic instruments to create a sense of unease and disorientation. It also uses dissonant chords, abrupt changes in dynamics and tempo, and a minimalist approach to melody, creating an ominous and frightening atmosphere. In Inception, the movie, Half Remembered Dream is a recurring theme throughout the soundtrack and is used to evoke the feeling of confusion and disorientation. Hans Zimmer uses percussion, piano, and strings to create a haunting and ethereal sound. The way that Hans Zimmer uses the brass instruments in a pulsing manner to build increasing tension is something that I wanted to incorporate in this composition. Both pieces were effective in creating suspense and tension, so these techniques were ones that I kept in mind and tried to apply throughout my composing process.